Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Starry Tarot. I'm a little concerned about my internet connection. And I did a speed test when I started, so I should have known better, I suppose. But we'll see if the live stream goes off, which it looks like it's doing right now. Hopefully it won't cut out. Hopefully the internet will actually just come back. I might have to come back on. Because yeah, it looks like it's choppy. Or you might not be able to hear me. I will be right back. Thank you. Okay, so it doesn't look terrible, but you guys let me know how things look and sound on your end. But welcome everybody to Starry Tarot. My name is Sophie, and I am a tarot reader. I can answer any of your questions that you may have this evening, with the exception of medical and or legal questions. And tonight we are using the Moon Power Tarot deck because I feel compelled to this deck. I love this deck. I love how it feels. I literally love how it smells. It smells like a book I had when I was a little girl. It's a magnificent deck by magnificent artist Shirley Quintero. Yeah, I am also a psychic medium. I can communicate with those who have passed on. Please ask if that is something that you would be interested in. All of my donation information can be found right at the top of the chat. Yeah, it looks like it is coming through. I'm just hoping and praying that the connection improves here. I also do soulmate confirmation readings. In addition to past life regression readings, I did a really, really interesting past life regression reading yesterday. Those are always fascinating. And yeah, Nightbot is here in the chat. Just give me 1 sec here. All right, and we are back with sound. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so it's looking like it might be choppy on this end, but when I checked on my phone, it wasn't. I'm gonna briefly troubleshoot again. I'll be right back. Yeah, everything looks kosher. On my end, over on my phone, it's just looking kind of dicey over here on this monitor. But yeah, I'm assuming one of y'all will let me know if that is indeed the case. This looks really, really crooked. I don't know why, but it does to me. I also offer private readings offline. Please email me or send me a DM over Instagram if that is something that you would like to set an appointment for. And that is just one-on-one with me and you over Zoom. And especially if you're going through something particularly complicated or complex at this time that you really want to get to the bottom of like all aspects of it, one-on-one readings are really, really a smart idea there, because it gives you and myself the time to give me whatever context, backstory you feel is necessary, any additional information. Hey, High Priestess, welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you new to the channel? Absolutely, yes. All of my donation information can be found at the top of the chat, love. Thank you. Are things okay for you? In terms of the live stream, High Priestess, is it coming through okay? It is okay. My connection's a little weird over here too, so yeah, that's why I was asking. I just wanted to make sure it was all good. Thank you for confirming that with me, because it keeps on saying that there's. Well, I checked my internet speed before I went on. It was a little slow, but I'm hoping and praying that it will improve. Okay, I'm not sure what your reading style is. Do you strictly go by the cards, or do you also incorporate intuition, clairvoyance? Yes, I do. I'm a combo of the two. I have been described by some clients of mine as one client called me a card assassin. I do really, really value the importance of each and every card and really analyze each and every card. But I also draw from my own connection with spirit and my own intuitive, clairvoyance, claircognizance, and clairolfactory sense. Do you read as well, High Priestess? I just would assume so by your name, that you are definitely familiar with tarot. But I'm just assuming you read too. Oh shoot, looks like now it's getting a little choppy. But as long as audio is clear, we're okay. Because even if it's choppy, as long as you guys can hear, I'm hoping that's what you can. I'm familiar with developing, though I second guess myself a lot. Yeah, that can be difficult. Like if you're reading for yourself, High Priestess, that happens for me a lot. If I try reading for myself, I go to other readers. I do read for myself, but I prefer getting readings from other readers actually when it comes to my life, because I feel like I don't second guess myself, but I do second guess, like, am I looking at things a certain way because I want to see them a certain way? Hi Debbie, welcome. Happy Saturday. Okay, and I go by the prices in the description or the chat from Nightbot. Um, the I would go by the prices in the chat. Hi Plucky, thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you. Um, yeah, all of the pricing is in Nightbot has it. Yeah, if you're looking for a 5 card reading, it's $7.77 unless you wanted to do it over super chat like Phyllis. Thank you so much, Phyllis, for your donation, love. Good to see you. I was thinking about that cat, Phyllis. I was thinking about the cat. I'm just about to read what you typed. One sec. The cat got free, but I'm wondering if Spirit used the cat to send a message to me, or was it maybe a relative that passed reincarnated? This has been happening across all platforms and from all streaming platforms a lot in the last couple of weeks. Oh, where things have been choppy? Because it's I don't think it's so much YouTube that's the problem, so much as it is my internet's just slow today in the house. Okay, let's see, Phyllis. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was the cat that was stuck in Phyllis's car yesterday sent from spirit? A message sent from spirit? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was the cat that Phyllis freed yesterday sent from spirit or a reincarnated spirit? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was the cat who Phyllis freed yesterday sent by spirit or a reincarnated spirit? Angels, messengers, and spirits. Was the cat that Phyllis freed yesterday sent by spirit or was a reincarnated spirit? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was the cat that Phyllis freed yesterday sent by spirit? Angels, messengers, and spirits. Was the cat that Phyllis freed yesterday sent by spirit? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was the cat that Phyllis freed yesterday sent by spirit? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was the cat that Phyllis freed yesterday sent by spirit? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was the cat that Phyllis freed yesterday sent by spirit? 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords reversed, Judgment reversed, and 8 of Pentacles. I don't really get that sense with the Judgment reversed here, Phyllis. I saw what it looked like. It was a black cat. It went to the neighbor. I thought it was, that's funny, I thought it was a black cat for some reason. They went to the neighbor, and a girl asked if it was mine. I'm glad it got free. I think it kind of reminded me of me. It got away from its mother. Oh. I got to stop and start over several times this week. Oh dear, Pluggy. Come in from StreamYard, but it tried just straight up streaming here, and it was also a problem. Oh dear. I stream here, but I stream through OBS. Well, I guess it's through YouTube as well. Okay, so there's a little black cat. Yeah, I am with this 10 of Cups. I do feel like there was a message, like a lesson to be learned here of some type. But with this Judgment reversed and Ace of Swords reversed and 10 of Swords, I'm just not getting like if I'd seen like the cards I would think to see if this had indeed been a message from Spirit directly, would be like Judgment upright, the High Priestess, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 6 of Cups. I do feel like that upon reflection or upon like after this like, because Spirit saw everything that happened. And next Friday would have been your mom's birthday. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so and thank you very much, High Priestess, for your donation. Um, yeah, that's heavy, Phyllis. Um, so her birthday is coming up. I hear you. Um, um, yeah, so what I was saying was so Spirit watched everything that happened yesterday. Spirit was I mean, it's not like Spirit watches us like in a creepy way. It's not like they're stalking us, but they watch over us. And you know, in especially during particularly uh intense moments. I don't know what word to use, but or moments that can definitely be a lesson to be learned from. Moments where you did something. I mean, you set that cat free. You liberated that cat. You saved that cat's life. You didn't have to do that, but you did it because you're a good woman, and you know that's what we do. We take care of the little creatures that need our help. Um, Upon reflection, though, from Spirit, Phyllis, I do believe that they feel that there is a larger message that can be learned here. That cat survived. I guess it was a message that if that cat survived being under a car, it could survive anything. Absolutely, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. You're so resilient, Phyllis, and not only are you yourself incredibly resilient, but your resilience um, allows for not just your survival, but the survival of other creatures as well. Yeah, no, you saved that cat's life. You liberated that cat, um, which is so wonderful, and I thank you for doing that. Um, it's just the right thing to do, and yeah, no, I definitely feel that there's something to be learned from this, and I think that's precisely is just how resilient you are. Um, and also with this Ten of Swords here, like you can survive anything. You can survive not just, you know, not just one sword being put in your back, but many. Like, and because things, you know, you've been through a lot, and you've definitely overcome a lot of challenges and surmounted a lot of obstacles in your journey, your life's journey. Um, but you are still thriving. You are still surviving. You are still with us. And like I said, not only just are you thriving and surviving, but your survival allows for the survival of other creatures around you, others around you. Um, so yeah, I'm so happy to hear that, Phyllis. Because I was thinking about that kitty cat last night after I went live. Um, I I had a feeling that everything was okay, but I'm sure that was an ordeal, a harrowing ordeal. Um, and I'm just so grateful that he or she is okay. Thank you very, very much, Phyllis. I always appreciate you, and I hope that brought you some clarity. High Priestess, thank you so much for your donation, love. Um, so you would like would you like a 10 card reading, or did you have two questions? Yeah, because I have two black cats. Yeah, they're on my bed right now, and I was really scared for them last night, to be honest, because of the fireworks. You know, cats and dogs don't like that, um, and at least these ones don't. And but they were pretty chill. They were pretty chill last night. Um, More chill than other 4th of Julys. Do you think that might be why the cat got scared? I'm having a hard time gaining stability in my career despite my efforts. Can I have clarity about the path and career that I'm supposed to be doing? Also, does Spirit realize these issues in job and career? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. We can look into that. Yeah, we can turn that into two questions. So you want to ask for clarity on your career path Thank you for your donation, Tasha. And then you would like to also ask if Spirit is aware of what's going of the issues that you're having. I can almost 100% guarantee that they are aware. But if you wanted to double check, we always can. How would you like to do it? And also, what is your first name, love? How should what should I refer to you as? And what is your sign? Yeah, something scared it to go under my car, then it went under the neighbor's car. Yeah, I think it got spooked. I think it got spooked by the fireworks. Um, Things were like crazy last night. The cops came by because the safe went off at the cannabis dispensary next door. And not once but twice. So that was fun. Just one question. Okay, we can just ask for clarity on your career right now. Yes, you can give your initials. That's fine. KH, and you are an Aquarius. Okay, fellow Aquarius. All right. And I have this is my little black book here that I go to for additional definitions and just continuous learning. But I really like that book specifically because there are career definitions. I need to find one that has sexual definitions. That's the other side of tarot that I am always looking up. But yeah, specifically career. So that'll be perfect for this. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please give KH clarity on her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please give KH clarity on her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with clarity regarding her career path. Strength reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Two of Wands reversed. The Hanged Man. King of Wands. Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands reversed, the Fool, and 10 of Cups. Okay. First things first, to answer your question regarding whether Spirit is aware of the issues, and can we also ask where Spirit thinks the blockages and issues are coming from? Yeah, I'm asking for just the big picture here, love. I'm just getting a big picture here on your career path, what Spirit feels about it, and the energies that I'm seeing and feeling. To answer your question that you had earlier, yes, they are indeed fully aware of the difficulties that you have been having recently in your career path. You've got a lot going for you, love, and I'm sure you're aware of that. You have a lot of gifts, a lot of talents, and a lot to offer. But it looks, and I don't know how much Leo you have in your chart, but we have both the Strength reverse card and then the King of Wands here. These are both Leo cards, and are often similar in their energies and their definitions. But when I see Strength reversed, that to me is saying that there's some issues with self-doubt, self-esteem, insecurity. You would think I'm literally doing nothing and I'm a low light, like I'm not receiving as much as I'm putting out. I'm currently working on my second master's degree and like 8 to 10 years of experience. Oh, no. I didn't get that energy at all. No, I didn't get that energy at all, sweetheart. And no, there's, I don't call people names on this channel or anything. I'd never call someone a low life. No, sweetheart. No, I get the sense that you've got a lot going on upstairs. And I'm not just saying that as a fellow Aquarius, like you've got a lot going on upstairs, and it's wonderful, but it's also highly, is what you're working on, is it very highly specified? It's weird because I know my gifts and skills, I apply myself, and it's like the universe rejects me. I was just going to say, because conversely, while we do have this Strength reverse, conversely, we do have this King of Wands right underneath, which is upright, which is saying that you do know, you are aware of how smart you are, and all the gifts that you have, and the ways in which you could apply them. But just like what you said, and I've been there myself. It's like questioning, like, why doesn't the world want me, right? Or why doesn't this job or this particular I don't know if you're working in academia or what, or this school or whatever the case, why didn't they want me? Or why aren't they finding me a position? It's not so much questioning your gifts or your skills or your talents, but it's questioning why people haven't availed of that yet. Or why they're not availing of that now. But the jobs that I've been attracting are low-level jobs, and I don't want to accept them anymore because I've worked so hard and it's time for a higher level position. Yeah, we've got this Ace of Swords reversed. There's definitely, you're really, really smart, love. That, like, Spirit just keeps on saying this woman has a very sharp mind on her. Is what you're, and you don't have to tell me what you're doing, but I do get the sense that what you're doing is highly specified, and it's not so much that you're not a viable applicant for a higher level position so much as it is it's a very competitive field that you're in, with this Ace of Swords and this Eight of Wands right underneath, and then we have the Seven of Wands right next, Eight of Wands and Seven of Wands right next to it. You've got that gusto within you with this King of Wands here. You've got that gusto to move forward, and you are highly motivated. There has been times where I walked out of places because I refused to be treated like trash, intimidated, or bullied, and that's good. Hold your ground. I'm the same way. Like if I get treated a certain way in the workplace, like I will speak my voice about it, and I refuse to be treated like garbage in any arena, and I always tell people that you've got to stand ground there. So I commend you on that. People are always trying to come against me, like people I don't even know. And you got to just stay protected from those people, love. They're energy vampires, and they're going to be out there. I chose healthcare administration as a career path after personal experiences and my passion for health and wellness, but there has been so much confusion and chaos around the jobs I've been in. Yeah. And the healthcare industry, I don't know if they're taking cuts right now. But the job market in general, I hate having to remind people, if you're in the United States, it's pretty wild right now. There's a lot of jobs that used to be very uh, available, that just like aren't there. Like there's tons of academic jobs that are being cut. Like so many different positions that are just getting like it's getting harder and harder and harder to attain those higher level positions. And I hear you, and I understand. It's reminding me of a lot of people I know that are so highly educated, yet it's very hard to find that particular place where you can apply what you've learned. Healthcare administration is oversaturated. I'm kind of ready to pivot into something else because I'm over it and kind of fell out of love with the field. Yeah, that's interesting because I'm not seeing anything like regarding healthcare or anything to that effect in the cards or in the energies here. I'm getting, yeah, I definitely feel like this is a time to pivot, because yeah, it's an oversaturated market, and it's just not serving you. This Page of Wands reversed and Seven of Wands reversed right here in the center. Yeah, no, I could see right away that you're not a lazy person or anything like that. You work hard and you're very, very smart, but your motivation, has, the motivation is still there, but it's getting harder and harder to muster that motivation. Please, tell me if I'm wrong here, but the Page of Wands reverse is often indicative of having a harder time generating that passion that once was there. Do I see any specific fields? I'm not seeing anything specific here. I'm trying to channel. I will be completely forthright with you. When I was going through a similar time and a similar issue, and not just me, clients too, when they've had a similar issue, when they're looking for clarity regarding their career path, I will say that I have found that spirit can sometimes be a little vague when it comes to specific fields, because that journey, that search, the Fool, the Two of Wands reversed, that they want you to make on your own. They don't want it to just be instantly revealed. That's part of the journey. It's discovering that. I have gotten confirmation from spirit when people have asked, like, should I work in this particular field or should I work in that particular field? I don't know if you're a creative person at all, but I am seeing something about creative. I am getting something about creative expression. And, creativity doesn't have to be necessarily art or the arts. It can also be creation of any type. Yeah, sorry, my ex has not background or education in healthcare administration and was making more than all of us just because he knew the owner of the company. It's just a lot of unfair and pay, not to compare to. No, that gives me some context, love. I appreciate that, because I don't work in that field, and that gives me a better idea of what it's like. And I will say though, like, I feel that a lot of fields can be that way. Like it's important about who you know, having the right connections, and I've definitely seen people that have gotten jobs that weren't nearly as qualified as they should have been, but they clearly had gotten that position for a specific reason because they knew someone. Yeah, I'm researching real estate and personal care manufacturing with beauty companies. Yes, I'm very creative. There we go. The Hangman and the Ten of Cups. Bingo. Okay. That's what they're saying. They're saying, yeah, this is definitely a pivot card. The Hangman, a complete like change. That's interesting. You said that. Yeah, yeah. This is and it's interesting that you said the about pivoting right now, because this was the happy ending that I wanted to see. This Hangman and the Ten of Cups. This Ten of Cups is, as I'm sure you know, is ultimate contentment, ultimate satisfaction, ultimate happiness. Okay, and it's also about creation as well. Cups, creation, communication. Um, but it's about contentment and not feeling like you are needing or wanting of anything, feeling valued, feeling yeah, feeling valued and you know, it's called a job for a reason. You know, we're not gonna all love our jobs or even like our jobs. There's gonna be times where we don't like our jobs, so I'm sure you know. um, but at the end of the day, feeling like your efforts have paid off. As you mentioned earlier, yeah, you said it's like, I thought of the Six of Pentacles reversed when you said that you're not getting the return. It's just something along the lines of that you're not getting, um, or have been putting in your path. I was proud of him, but I was like, okay, this company just played favorite. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like good for him, you know, that he's making that money and that he had that opportunity. Um, but it's also, yeah, unfair to the people who did go to school and who did really work their butt off. um Not saying he didn't work his butt off. I'm not saying that school is like the be all end all. But yeah, that can definitely be unfair. Yeah, spirit is definitely seeing that you are not, the passion that you had for working in healthcare is no longer there, and very validly so. It sounds like, from what you're telling me, it definitely sounds like it's not, it may just not have been your calling. Um, at the end of the day, I was thinking of aesthetic dermatology sales or beauty sales marketing, but I just have to get my foot in the door. Yeah, yeah. That would be fantastic for you. I've been watching, and I don't know you personally, but it sounds like that's something that you're very passionate about. I've been watching actually a lot of YouTube makeup artists lately. Like ones that, there's this one that I love. She reviews specifically vintage cosmetic products. Like she found like a lipstick from the 1960s that Jackie O wore recently. Like specific lipsticks that like Marilyn Monroe wore. Very cool stuff. But anyway, yeah, I love cosmetics myself too. Yeah, this Two of Wands reversed in the Fool is saying that there is a like a new journey unfolding here, where the path, like there's a path closing with this Two of Wands reverse, and there's a new path opening with the Fool card here. I love how I actually love the narrative of the cards and your journey here, because to me this is very much saying happily ever after, you know, um, that things are definitely going to have a turn for the better here, um, with the Hangman and this beautiful Ten of Cups. You're going to have a new change of perspective soon. So that tells me that, yeah, it's not only time to pivot and make a change, but it sounds like it's crucial to what you're needing right now. And it would benefit you. It wouldn't be a risky. Oh, I mean, there's risk in any change that we make in our work life for sure. We're all taking chances there. But I don't feel like this would be a risky change to make here, in your career path. I think there's a lot of potential for you, to have a job that is creative. Can I donate more and ask about getting into the beauty industry? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, you can donate for up to 20 cards per turn. So we can do another 10 card if you wanted to. Whatever you'd like. Yes, yeah, the way that the spread like was laid out, like the narrative too, like started at like Spirit was saying like they acknowledge that things are not rosy right now, but it ended with saying like things definitely will be. And that's not something that I always get to tell people. I'm very honest. I'm a very, very honest reader. I'll never mislead you. I'll never blow smoke up That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to sugarcoat things. I'm just here to tell you what I see and sense, and looks really good. Look, I mean, it looks like things are hard right now, and Spirit totally acknowledges that, and as do I. But it also looks like your troubles will soon be behind you. Yeah. Thank you so much, love, for your donation. Okay. So you would like to know, oh, for two more questions. Sure, sure. So what you wanted to know about the how did you want to ask the next question? Will I land a job doing something in the beauty industry? I've been actively searching. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will KH land a job in the beauty industry? Justice reversed, King of Pentacles, the Star, the Hermit reversed, and the Lovers reversed. It is not set in stone either way. This is one of those, and this is definitely you, girl. You are the star. You are the Aquarius. Um, this is one of those cases where the future is not written. Will the beauty industry be more aligned with my calling and be beneficial? Um, yeah, it's definitely possible. It is a possible possibility. And I don't like leaving things vague like that, but I'm not going to mislead you and tell you that something's a definitive yes or a definitive no, because this is telling me that there's nothing definitive here at all. There's a lot of potential, but there are some injustices within that industry as well. Like I was mentioning earlier, the thing that the situation you described about your ex-boyfriend, how I mentioned that I've seen that happen in many other industries myself. Um, it's unfortunately all too common. Um, nepotism and connections, and it is what it is. Not everything. Unfortunately, not everything is fair. Not everything is just. I was complaining about a very similar thing actually to a friend of mine earlier this week, and he said the same thing. That's just the way things are sometimes. Not everything's going to be fun. It's just unfortunate, but it also doesn't mean that everything is going to be unjust all the time. There is still absolutely potential and potential to make some good stable money with this King of Pentacles. They are saying that more research is needed with the Hermit reversed. I don't know how long you've been looking into the cosmetics industry, but oh wow, oh very cool. So I told you about this little black book, hun. I just was looking at just for some extra clarity regarding the Hermit reverse in regards to career. The first thing it says is realigning career to one's internal goals. So yes, to answer your question, this would be more aligned with your goals, and your I don't want to say your interests, but your passions. I do want some clarity on this Lovers reversed here. Okay, yeah, this is similar to this Justice reversed here. In that there are definitely some injustices in this industry, that we're speaking of, the cosmetics industry. And I just think that's, yeah, and Spirit's agreeing with me that that's just the kind of the case with a lot of, not all, but a lot, I'd say possibly all. I think there's just injustices in almost every single, like, field that you could think of, even in like government positions and stuff. Like there's corruption and injustices. But however, we do have this star right here in the center. This is my favorite card in the entire deck, the star. It's me and you. It's the Aquarius card, and it's about hope. It's about a light at the end of the tunnel. It's about light illuminating darkness. It's about clarity, truth, your path. This is definitely a good direction for you to take your career path. But you might want to, you don't want to overextend yourself. But you said you were also looking into like cars, something regarding cars. I just got like heard like not putting all of your eggs in one basket, like that kind of phrase, like not, maybe not putting all of your energies at once into this one field, and maybe just I do feel like more exploration is needed. That is what I'm hearing. But I am hearing that and seeing that, feeling that. But it also I also don't think that's a bad thing either. It's just, you know, really making sure, really knowing the really like seeing the path that lies before you, so that you can know what to anticipate a little bit better, in this journey. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks promising. But yeah, I also think I agree with Spirit here, and that I think it's good to be prudent and, to really, gain as much, to glean as much information as you can, so that you can illuminate the road that lies ahead for you with that full card. Hi, Lorraine. How are you doing, girl? I'm good. How are you, sweetheart? Did you have today off? I have a small body care business that I've been developing. Yeah, sure. What do you mean by body care? Do you mean like products, or like some kind of like workout regimen? Angels, masters, and spirit guides. Do you want to specifically ask about this business that you have? How do you want to ask this question? Real estate? That's what body care is? Right. I want to do real estate as well as have my own business someday, but I have to build it up until I can fully work for myself. Got it. So what do we want to ask specifically? I know, Lorraine. I'm having some issues with my internet tonight. I apologize to everyone. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. Hi there. My question is Steven messing around with K? Okay, Tasha. We're still on KH right now. She has one question left. KH, can you please type your question, like exactly how you want me to encant it? Thank you. And then you will be next, Tasha. Thank you so much for your patience. Hi, Priestess. I need you to post your question. Exactly how you want me to incant it. Thank you. Okay, how do you want me to... Please type your question, KH. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna give it another minute and a half, and then we're gonna have to move on if you and if you haven't typed your question, because I don't know what to ask. And we can get back to you, but Tosh has been waiting. Oh no, the real estate is something I was responding to when you asked me about cars law. I was saying I wanted to do real estate as well. Okay, please type your question. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KE with any general messages regarding her business. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KE with any and all messages regarding her business. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with any and all messages regarding her business. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with any and all messages regarding her business. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with any and all messages regarding her personal business. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with any and all messages regarding her business. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with any and all messages regarding her business. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with any and all messages regarding her business. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with any and all messages regarding her business. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide KH with any and all messages regarding her business. Thank you. The Magician reversed, Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords reversed, King of Wands again here, and Ten of Cups. There we go. Okay. This looks very promising, girl. This looks really, really promising. Again, we have these two returning cards with the King of Wands and this Ten of Cups. You have, this is definitely where you should be directing your energies. This is, yeah, it's a wonderful place for you to direct your energies. And it's going to, when I saw that, we had that Page of Wands reversed, yes, Page of Wands reversed and Seven of Wands reversed in one of your readings we did earlier. And I was talking about issues with mustering, oh, I think since there's a lag, okay, I'm doing your reading, love. Sorry. So can you please close out your browser and open it up again? Because then we won't have a lag between us. Just typing it. Yeah, no, this looks really, really good, KH. This again is somewhere like this is that 10 of Cups that we saw earlier, that end goal. This is less of a creative outlet, but remember what I said when I mentioned creativity. I know that you are an artistic person, and I totally encourage that, and I'm an artistic person myself. Cool. All right. Cool. Cool. I'm an artsy person myself, and I definitely encourage that, and it's so healthy for our souls and so nurturing. But it can be hard to make money in the artistic and creative field. And I did mention when I said creativity, I meant I said it doesn't have to necessarily be regarding art necessarily. It could also just mean creation in general. Creating business for yourself, creating your own business, and you haven't mastered it yet. With the Magician reversed here, there are still more things like that you need to cultivate, and within your business, that you 100% have the power to do. It's just a matter of time, and efforts. And I know that you have the 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 energy and the motivation to do what's necessary, and the knowledge to know what needs to be done. But this Ace of Wands is wonderful. That's totally what we want to see. The Ace of Wands is the first card in the Minor Arcana. It's very similar to the full card that we saw in your reading earlier. It's the first card. It's the beginning of a journey. It's signifying the beginning of a new journey. And this Ten of Swords reversed is definitely signifying something coming to an end, that was not benefiting you to the fullest extent. So yeah, in regards to your entrepreneurial side business, I don't feel like it will be a side business for very long. I feel like this looks very, very promising. Being your own boss. Being your own boss is the name of the game, I feel, with this King of Wands. And the fact that you are an Aquarius, we are inherent leaders. I always like to look at like actual stats when it comes to astrology in my astrological studies. And one of the statistics I always like to draw upon when I'm describing Aquariuses is the highest number of US presidents have been Aquariuses. Second to Leo, but we've had a lot of US presidents have been Aquariuses. We definitely take towards taking a more leadership type role. And we also have firm boundaries regarding people not taking advantage of us. You mentioned that earlier, how you don't allow that in your life, in your work life, and stand firmly by that. And another way to prevent those energies is to be your own boss. So I really think that being an entrepreneur is the name of the game here. I'm not saying that you shouldn't look into cosmetics. Again, with that Hermit reverse, I do think you should look into it more, and Spirit does too. Like, definitely look more into it. But in regards to the potential to make some really good money here, and to redirect your course with a path that's more aligned with your core values, this is really going to set you free in a lot of ways. So I really like this. I really like the energy regarding entrepreneurship with you. Yeah, it's definitely a very fitting energy for you, from what I'm sensing. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Miss KH. Thank you very, very much for your donation. I really, really appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity this evening. Tasha, thank you very much, Tasha, for your donation. I'm going to wait a few minutes to make sure that you're here before I get started on your reading. If you're not here, I'm just going to get started on your reading, and I'm going to put a timestamp. I remember what the question was. Yes, Steven messing around with K. You are so welcome. You are very welcome, KH. Thank you. And yeah, please let me know how things go and the developments that you see, because I see a lot of donation from someone. Please let me know what your username is in the chat so I can add you to the queue. Thank you. Priyanka, thank you so much, love, for your donation. Let me go ahead and add you. Tasha, Tink777, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you.